I know this commentary might be late about Bristol Palin, but you think of topics and things come up and whatnot, and I was going to do a commentary about this. Bristol Palin mocks President Obama and his daughters. Now I'm gonna tell you something. During the '08 campaign, then Senator Obama said that people, families, and children were off limits. Now, when some people on the left wanted to critique Palin and them for having this hypocritical mindset when it come down to people of color and their choices, or young mothers and whatnot, people on the left was like, hey, wait a minute. People on the right made black women out to be the biggest purveyors of unwed mothers who get pregnant, or teens who get pregnant at a young age. And then Senator Obama came out and said, hey, let's make sure children are off limits, even though Bristol was 18. Okay? If I'm not mistaken, when you get 18, you're considered an adult. Oh, I keep forgetting. When you're white, you're still a kid. When you're 18 to what, 35, 36? When you're 12, 13, you're a young adult when you're black. So when little black girls get pregnant, they become the face and voice of teen pregnancy. When a white woman becomes pregnant of teen pregnancy, people say, this is our business, leave her alone. She's doing what God wants her to do. That kind of shit. And there were people in the black community who said, hey, don't mess with her. Leave her alone. But even though we pointed out there's a lot of hypocrisy there. Well, we all know Mr. Obama came out and said he supports same-sex marriage. And we all know that he gave an example. We know he's talking to his girls, which fathers do. They talk to their children. Well, I guess Bristol got pissed off and she started saying, hail to the chief, Malia and Sasha. And I'm saying to myself, she's 21 years old, and these girls are under the age of 14. You're picking on them. But yet your mother got indignant when anybody like this about to criticize you. When she was on Dance with the Stars, when those Sarah Palin fanatics, those Republicans was voting for her, and people was defending her choices and shit, nobody said nothing. When it came out that she's fucking one of those Massey brothers from that, That's So Raven, the one who played Raven Simone brother on the show, Cal, I think it's Cal Massey. Her mother and them quickly came out and said, how dare you go after my daughter? She's just a kid. But this is the same Palin, Bristol Palin, who's making thousands of dollars going on top of abstinence, but she got knocked up. Bristol Palin is a baby mama. She's not married. She hasn't done anything worthwhile. She's gotten a charity from white folk, or gotten fed off people's sympathy, but turn around and go after two little girls. I did a video a while back how white women don't care what they do or say, or what other white women do or say, but they'll go out there and try to make black girls feel as if they're nasty and if they're dumb. Here it is. I'm pretty sure Sasha and Malia, you won't see them at 18 knocked up. And now they do get pregnant at age 18, I guarantee they be married. Can't say nothing about this bitch. And I can freely call her a bitch now because she stepped into that realm, of going after people's children. Now, when they was making fun of Sarah Palin's daughter, when they was joking about her daughters, what's the one that's behind Bristol? The one was making mean comments and calling people names and shit. Even though that girl was saying the mean things and shit, I never said, hey, let's go after her. Fair game. No, it proved that Sarah Palin is a hypocrite, and white girls start young and being evil and hateful. When they was talking about Sarah Palin's son, Trig, with one with Down syndrome, I said that baby didn't ask for that. His mother made a poor choice in having a baby at that age, because it's risky once you get in your 40s. But as a black man, I could have really went hard and started saying fuck that. After all the shit Sarah Palin said about black folk, her beliefs in things, her family should have been fair game, because they've said things and put themselves in the public eye. This is why I say to those brothers out there who are messing with white women, you better sleep with one eye open, because they'll do it in a heartbeat. I've had my experience. I've had to have my nigga moments. It's a good thing I had them in my early 20s and not in my late 20s or my 30s. Now, I'm not saying all white women are like this, but enough are. She should be worried about taking care of her son and her responsibilities, but she turned around and criticized two girls who are barely teenagers or preteens. Why didn't the media crucify this bitch? Oh, I forget, they were never going to embarrass a white woman. She should be the last one to talk about anybody after the questionable choice she made. Apparently, her parents didn't shape her mind too well, or she would have got knocked up at 18. And then throw it back, oh, we got drunk. That's the first thing they said, you got drunk. Did that mean she's even a bigger hypocrite if she got drunk? So this what gets me about white women. They can say whatever the fuck they want after they done whatever they want, but then turn around and have the nerve to criticize and mock other people. And then she criticized me. Isn't this the same Bristol Palin when they had her chin done? Isn't the same Bristol that was well known her mother criticized Hollywood, but yet she went to Hollywood and did a Dance with Stars show? This is why people cannot stand white people, because they're hypocrites. Not all, but a large majority are. Typical white woman. Don't pick on me, don't criticize me, but I can criticize everybody else. Nothing but a bunch of fucking devils.